Hey y'all, Brian Blaha here. It feels so good to be back with you. I want to be real with you. There could be a real benefit to this quarantine if you'll take advantage of it. If you don't come out of this quarantine with either a new skill, starting what you've been putting off like a new business, or more knowledge, you didn't ever lack the time. We've got so much extra time on our hands right now being quarantined. What you lacked is the discipline. It turns out, just like I always suspected, that the people who didn't have the time to be productive, disciplined, focused, and set their goals, and then pursue these dreams that they've always had, well, they were full of crap. I know that's shocking to most of you. We're in this situation now where we're forced to stay home. We're forced to have more time on our hands, and people are still finding a way to not get stuff done. In 1944, we had 18-year-old Americans going to Normandy, having literally a fraction of a chance to survive. Today, we have people crying that there's leaders out there saying, and I quote, "Hey, maybe you should use this time to get better," unquote, because they feel shamed for it. Let me explain something to you. If you feel shamed for something, it's probably because you're guilty of it. Nobody can make you feel anything. All they can do is present you with certain scenarios that you then feel a certain way about. And we've gotten so soft in society that it is not okay for anyone to present a scenario to anybody else that might make them feel uncomfortable with themselves. I've always told you that there are winners and there are losers. And you might not like that, and it's not politically correct, but it's true. There are a whole bunch of people working their butts off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to be all they can be, just like it says in the commercials. You think that you are going to sit there and drink, eat, smoke, play video games, and someone is going to come and save your situation and make it be okay. Let me explain something to you. That's not going to happen. You can want for it to happen. You can even wish for it to happen. You can talk about how it's not fair, that it's not happening. You can say all these things and tell yourself all these stories you want. It's not going to happen. So let me leave you with a thought. Here it is. Studies show that everybody else is being lazy. It's factually proven now. I bet there are 2% of people out there trying to get better right now. The facts are, and they're facts, people are getting weaker. They're getting lazier and they are getting behind. This is a time for you. If you're watching this right now, you should be figuring out what it is that you can do to come out of this better. We still have some time to go. You might not have done anything for the last 4 weeks or so. You might have been one of these people doing the video games, or over consuming all the substances and the food and being lazy. You might have been that. And I bet that if you were, you feel worse about yourself right now, don't you? That's yourself telling you that you need to change. So if you haven't changed so far, and you haven't let this opportunity benefit you so far, at least because we have a minimum of a couple of weeks of this quarantine left, it looks like, at least use the next couple weeks or however long we have to go to improve. Start monitoring what you're eating. Start monitoring what you're putting in your body, including what you're putting into your brain. Stop watching the news. Stop watching Instagram. Start reading books. Come out of this with better knowledge. Come out of this better equipped to win. Come out of this as a better leader, a better husband, a better wife, a better mother. Come out of this better. We have been given a gift. Like it's a bad thing to work hard. Be mindful of what's being put in your brain. You have an obligation to your family, to the people you know, to your community, to start being who it is you know you really are. You do. And now is the time to start that process. If you want an exact program you can follow, go to tfaconnects.com/Brian Blaha, or you can go listen to a couple of podcasts. There are all kinds of things you can do. But this is your chance, just like I said it was on day one.